A very large dorsal turret is manufactured by a company in the UK called Bolton and Paul. They actually manufactured a small range of aircraft for a while, but they then specifically went into construction of armaments. It's a very bulbous turret, and for all its size, it only carries two 303 machine guns. The aircraft also has two forward-firing fixed-position 303s just ahead of the cockpit, and there is also provision for what they call an ashcan-type turret, which is a very Heath Robinson affair. You actually wind it down, it's under the fuselage. It's like a flat slab of metal frame with metal on each side, and you could put a 303. You see those protrusions behind the wings? That's actually part of the wing flap structure. The flaps actually run. Now the Hudsons of 1 Squadron were first in operation even before the war broke out in the Pacific, because they spotted the Japanese invasion fleet heading for Malaya, particularly for towards Kota Baru. And in the early hours of what was basically December the 6th at Pearl Harbor, Hudson was actually fired upon by the Japanese. This aircraft was operational with the RAAF during the war. It did serve as A16112. Because with the replacement of the Hudson as a frontline aircraft, it was put on via the cameras. When the aircraft was no longer needed by the RAAF, the Commonwealth Disposals Commission sold the aircraft. It was purchased. Now, East West Airlines acquired two other companies, one called CPAL and the other one, Adastra Air. In those markings here for a while until it was decided to look for. He may or may not be able to undertake that task because the drawings aren't being released to him. But still, it would be a fantastic thing, because that is a pretty famous aeroplane that he's got over there. It was the first Royal New Zealand Air Force aircraft to be involved in air-to-air combat in the Pacific Theatre, when it too was attacked by float plane fighters just near a place called Vella La Vella. The windows that are down the side stayed in production. They were the windows that were used when the Lockheed 14 was produced. They decided to leave them in on the Hudson, and every Hudson that was produced has those windows. We had 12 squadrons of Hudsons that operated with the RAAF, and one of them operated in the Middle East theatre.